This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center. Your stem cells, your health, your life. Back again. Hey, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, time to go have some fun. But the thing is Memorial Day is also a time to remember those who served and didn't come back.
Exactly.
To give us our freedom.
Exactly. And people often confuse Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Memorial Day is truly to memorialize those folks who died in service. So this is not, Veterans Day honors all veterans. In November, that honors all veterans for their service. But Memorial Day is just for those folks who made the ultimate sacrifice. And one of the ones from Kansas, a very well-known story, but you can't tell it enough, is Father Emil Kapaun from Wichita. And his name is all over Wichita. God bless him for not forgetting him. What an incredible story from the Korean War era, which is when my dad served. Daddy went in he went in service and 2 months later the Korean War ended. So he was in that era. And Korea kind of gets lost in the shuffle sometimes when you talk, except these days now that, oh boy, we don't want to go there. But what an incredible man, Father Emil Kapaun, and we're so pleased to bring you his story. Father Emil Kapaun was born in Pilsen, Kansas, in the Diocese of Wichita, on Holy Thursday, April 20th, 1916. He was ordained as a priest for the diocese in 1940 and entered the U.S. Army Chaplain Corps in 1944. Separated from the service in 1946, he re-entered the Army in 1948 and was sent to Japan the following year. In July of 1950, Father Kapaun was ordered to Korea, where he gained a reputation for his bravery in ministering to the soldiers in the thick of battle. During the Battle of Unsan, on November 2nd of that same year, he chose to remain with a number of wounded men rather than escape. He was taken as a prisoner of war. Forced to march 60 miles to the prison camp in the bitter cold, Father Kapaun carried his wounded comrades and encouraged them to do likewise. In the 7 months in prison, Father Kapaun spent himself in heroic effort to his fellow prisoners without regard for race, color, or creed, giving them help and hope when they needed it most. Ignoring his own ill health, he nursed the sick and wounded until a blood clot in his leg and pneumonia prevented his daily rounds. Moved to a so-called hospital, but denied medical assistance, his death soon followed on May 23, 1951. The Diocese of Wichita and the Vatican have begun the formal process that could lead to Father Kapaun's canonization. In 1993, it was announced that Father Kapaun would receive the title of Servant of God. In 2015, the Presidio on his life and virtues was presented to the Congregation for Saints at the Vatican for their official review. On this Memorial Day, we give thanks for his life and service and express our gratitude for all those lives sacrificed for us.
Earlier in my life, I rode bucking horses and rodeos. My shoulders took such a beating, and that was probably the reason for having several previous surgeries on both shoulders. About a year ago, I decided that I didn't want to have another surgery. And so I contacted Kansas Regenerative Medicine, took their treatment process. It was relatively pain-free. Now, after 8 months, my shoulders have healed to the point where I think I'm probably 90 to 95% of normal. It takes a couple of months to start to see results and feel real progress. That continued to increase gradually until now at approximately 8 months. And I'm extremely pleased. I've got full range of motion. I can lift weights, I can throw, I can do a lot of things that I couldn't do without a lot of pain previously.